not the remix.
Welcome to Atlanta, shocking hammers and bones. Back to the rack and they jucking and clothes. Adolescents packing a bow. I knock on the door. I'm packing the
Welcome to Atlanta. Welcome to the Reason to Doubt Podcast, episode 88.5. I like the 88.5. We here, episode 88.5. I am your host, the Supreme Pie Guy, Jay Sims. And to the right of me, we got Joe Jack 2-3. Some nice shoes you got.
Just a dumb shoe. Yeah, I got some nice socks on too.
And to the left of me, we got Fresh 60.
You got some nice socks.
Even better socks.
I can't front.
Even better socks.
You got some nice socks.
Yeah, we might have to take a poll on that. And then to the left of him, replacing DJ Spino, shot of DJ Spino couldn't make it. We got Young Juice helping us out tonight. He on camera, not behind camera. And if you're watching us on YouTube,
You gonna do that? You gonna do that?
we go get into that. And if you're watching us, if you're watching us on YouTube, you see we are. See, look at us. Check us out. We the Doubt listeners. We have a woman, a lady.
They were asking for it.
She
This
was
is our third lady.
It's a third day.
out of 89 episodes.
I had somebody
Percentage is not good.
When we're gonna get some more women detail on there.
But we got
Wait.
my childhood.
You gotta give her that drop that you used to give Juice. Juice.
Dominique.
Hey y'all, what's good? Hi, happy to be here. Thank you guys for having me. Yeah, it's an honor to be here after seeing hometown residents
Hometown heroes.
from such long ago. No, I'm just sweating.
Dominique's hometown, as you can see on my hat, say Auburn, we're from the Midwest, St. Louis area, but we are from Auburn, Illinois.
Yes.
Dominique was from Auburn, Illinois too, she in Atlanta now, she don't want to claim little.
No, baby. First and foremost, they know I am not from Atlanta, and I've been here half my life, which is crazy, because like soon as you're not from here, you don't fucking say. No, but I can cuss, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I don't want to cuss too much, because I know if you do on YouTube, and to do YouTube and monetization and different things like that of the nature, you can't really cuss that strong. It limits your.
This is my confidant. Always when we do things like we might do a skit or something, I might send it to Dominique first. Be like, let's think about this. Like we did Reason to Doubt, Meet the Reason to Doubt. She was like, it's good. Put some music on it.
And some sound effects.
Music turned it up.
Turned it all the way up.
Made it a lot better. You know what I'm saying? So this is my person because Dominique, I'm sure I'm gonna tag her on everything. You're gonna see her social. She is like
pretty decent at social media. It pays my bills.
One of my favorite things to do sometimes is to be on Instagram and scroll. No. That's funny. That's funny. We're gonna get into that too. Is when she go live, click on her live and just read the comments of these nasty niggas. People just on there just saying the wildest shit ever.
Yeah.
And she ain't doing nothing but eating chicken wings or something like that on there, cracking crab legs.
That's it.
They talk crazy.
Yeah.
Where your feet at? Put your feet in the camera.
They love you.
Where your feet? Where your toes? Like,
That's so weird.
and it just be just.
Is that weird to y'all?
We talked about this multiple times. Yeah, like
I don't know. Go ahead.
I'm like, if you got a foot fetish, that is weird. But if you appreciate a nice looking foot, then that's fine.
And we're not gonna fetish shame. I'm not gonna say having a foot fetish is weird. Being on an Instagram live, asking somebody that you don't know that's eating a chicken wing to show their toes, that's weird.
I second that.
You know, that's the weird.
Yeah. I actually, it's ironic. People think it's so weird, like the comments and things that they say, because they say real crazy stuff. Papa titty, let me eat your ass. Stuff like that. And
That'd be crazy. I was just going
to
like.
me, it's so common. I'm so used to that shit that now it's like when I first did it, I don't even know if they started off doing that. I believe somebody popped it off with something, saying something real crazy, and then I cracked the joke, and they knew my sense of humor. From then, it was like I don't get offended too much unless, of course, I feel like now you're just being you're trying to be at this point. But like I'm real good with it because I do comedy. But then I also allow myself to do the modeling and different things like that because it brings on different, ads, sponsorships, just different things. I didn't really take myself into the modeling thing until a couple of years ago because I knew that if I did, it would bring me a wider source of income. So when I started being more of a girl, because I ain't gonna lie, despite the fact I was born with a vagina, I'm not really like that girly. Yeah. So, so when it got to that point where I was like, all right, I got to start being like a woman on this motherfucker, and it was annoying to me because I knew like, damn, they're gonna. It doesn't matter what I do. I knew if I did anything, I can be over-sexualized to the point to where I'll be like, damn, they'll forget that I got talent, and I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to overshadow the talent that I brought to the table. So, I made sure to stay true to, being funny or doing the skits or doing whatever, but also incorporating modeling and different stuff to broaden my range of mine.
Alright, so the listeners, y'all about to be mad at this episode too because Dominique just another nigga too, just like us, so she ain't gonna be
She ain't gonna be on your side. Y'all gotta add on that.
so all that sensitive shit, she ain't gonna be with it here, so
Wait, this is it?
it just be
We got some.
you in an era now where it's like
You can't say
with
shit.
the
Damned if you do, damned if you
the
don't.
Me Too era, a lot of people sense that you can't say certain things.
I say it all.
That's a
You know,
wrong show.
as long as
He's a walking edit.
I'm real true to making sure that, because I do understand that what you say, you are very much held accountable for everything that you say, especially when you get to a certain level. Yeah, they'll hold you accountable. But one thing I've learned about saying just what the fuck I want to say, I make sure that it's actual facts. It's not just based on opinion. A lot of times your opinion can get you in trouble, but if you only state facts that actually correlates to your opinion. No, I'm just saying, because he was looking at, he was giving me eye contact. So if you actually state, actual facts that correlate your opinion, that actually,
The stand on.
ain't shit they can really too much say. They may not like it.
I really don't say too much shit that's wrong.
And that's good. That's good. I mean, at the end of the day, it is what it is.
Back about it.
You gotta look. I say pretty much what I want to say, but I make sure it's with tact, and I make sure it's honest. I don't ever just say some shit to be biased or funny or,
Yeah. So you living in Atlanta? You like Atlanta?
I do. I mean, I like it. I've been here. I stayed here most of my life.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I love Atlanta. It's like my second home. It's my second home. But I love LA as well. So, LA will be my third home. So I'll be back and forth actually. I actually am bi-coastal between here and LA. Like I'll be going to LA for a month next year. In a week or two. So I'll be there for a month and then I'll come back home.
So what is it that, like you were working in radio when you was down here, and now you just, what would you say you do now?
Social media, more now I'm getting into TV. More into TV and acting.
So you like an influencer?
I mean, you could.
Personality?
You could say that because I don't really, though my page is like comedy based, I don't consider myself a comedian because I don't do stand up, but I'm an actor. I actually act, and working on acting, music projects, stuff like that, that's more of my thing. But right now, while everything is in the process of doing my auditions, different things like that, getting different roles or, preparing for different stuff. I kind of just stay focused on social media because it builds
I see you just acting in the Hitman Hollow video.
Huh?
You was acting in Hitman Hollow
Yeah,
video.
Yeah, that's
Played the little video bits.
Yeah, I played Tip, a little back.
Slash, like.
Play the back. See, it's okay when you act like one, but I'm not one. Don't okay. I don't know what you mean by that.
It's two okay. To do one okay.
Yeah, like the second one was like the.
Okay.
You know, there's no shame like that.
Okay.
You gotta add on
Okay, I'm gonna say that.
too.
That was
Have
a
you ever got the
flag.
ass?
Who?
Have you ever got the ass?
What?
No, you haven't, right?
No, yeah.
So, yeah. Any nigga that say a woman over, he ain't never got none.
Sound all warm in here.
Any nigga that
That was over there.
doubts if a woman's about a night, if you ain't never got it, then
Okay, I take that back. Oh, she on your side, ladies. Okay.
Yeah.
So what you
So
saying
you,
is,
you took what they said and ran with it. It was just okay.
oh, okay.
I was
Because it was a
thinking-
lot, so I can
Wait,
really
you
feel the
said you
energy.
can't
I'm
be
really
a-
good at it.
No, she said a nigga can call you a female a thought if he never got it.
I don't believe that, but
I don't believe
You
that.
You may not believe it, but again, this is the thing. Who is your source? So again, you gotta think about it like this. A nigga, I've had niggas lie to me and say that stuff with me and they never even seen it. Never known what it was like, nothing, ever. But they can tell you they had, another person can say it, or whatever the case is. Men lie all the
That's another
time.
body.
I believe. I know what you're saying.
You know how many times a man that lie?
What
You know how many times?
about very valuable sources?
No, but see, there are thoughts I would. So I'm not gonna act like there's no thoughts, but the look you gave, I was more like, well, have you had that ass before?
Okay, let's have a
Maybe I was
discussion.
pushing something I don't know. Maybe I was
What type of look did I give you?
You had this look like, okay.
Bill Cosby?
Let's act like this never happened.
Yeah, you was.
So let's just have a
was
discussion.
mistaken.
This is how we
That wasn't the look I was giving.
But let's just have a discussion about you saying women, you can't call women a thought unless you actually got it.
I mean, men call women hoes even when a woman's not interested. I've gone through a lot with women, to be honest. And it's
I'm
more
sure.
because I wasn't interested, not because I was fucking. So, at the end of the day.
But I say like perception is like a big thing, so they would say how women present themselves or something like that.
Make them a hoe.
Yeah.
I would like to think, okay, so.
I think that's messed up. But we had discussion like this. We were saying we had a deep discussion. It was off camera. When niggas wasn't brave enough to say it on camera. But I say it. We're talking about the OnlyFans stuff. You know,
Oh, yeah.
you know, it was just like
That's something I said. He said don't even go on.
every time if a woman got OnlyFans,
They consider it a hoe.
that make her a hoe.
I personally, I don't think that, but I make sure I stay away from that and the stigma of that because I know what I build my legacy and what I'm building. I don't need to be known for shaking no ass or anything like that. Now, I'm gonna dress the way I want to dress, but ain't too many niggas out here walking and breathing that can say they had it. So at the end of the day, I'm really big on knowing like people are, how you say, perception. Perception can be other people's reality to a certain degree or their opinions of how people dress or how they carry themselves or even having an OnlyFans, whatever the case is. Some people have OnlyFans and just do shit being a tease.
We're talking about
They do that, but I mean, I personally stay away from that because I don't want that because of what I'm going into.
I feel like when you get into acting and stuff like that, I think you have to put like a black cloud over you. Not let people take you serious because like everybody has gonna be Black China making $10 million a month, so she can do OnlyFans and don't have to worry about everybody else. But the certain people might do OnlyFans and be like, I ain't about to put her in this
No
movie
movie,
because
yeah. It can cloud some certain things if you're not careful.
shit. It was a teacher. Something just happened. It was a teacher that had OnlyFans, and the school, like PTA, found out, and she lost her job because she was a school teacher, and like she had an OnlyFans, and she got fired. Now she's suing the school because she's saying that that's not right. Like whatever she do outside school.
I mean, you gotta think about this.
What y'all think?
Your students can buy your subscription and see you naked.
Yeah.
at the end of the day, I personally don't feel as if, like, when I did radio, I was very careful about what I did in like, as far, even with what I posted with comedy. Like, I was very careful about what I did because I understood, like, all right, there's a certain tact that you have to have when you're in a professional setting. Like, you're teaching people's kids. Them kids gonna find out about your OnlyFans.
Hey, I like girl feel about it. And I heard she was giving it up on it. Like they was, she was giving it up on it. Like she was getting coffee on there too.
Man,
Think about it.
on your personal life.
If your teacher had OnlyFans, would you check it out?
We putting our allowance together. After this, we get somebody get your dad's credit card. We finna figure this shit out.
Personal life. Man, personal life.
And we finna say some subliminals during class. Yeah, hey. Say some slick shit during class.
No, I
Show your toes.
Yeah, I call her Mark. Hey, thanks.
You'd be surprised though.
Just over
You
here.
make almost 40 grand a month, so showing just total.
Damn, freaks.
I don't knock the hustle.
Yeah, you got a sneaky OnlyFans Coles page.
Nah. I'm saying it. I've considered it. Alright, guys.
I respect the hustle.
Nah.
No, but yeah, I feel like if you're a teacher, you really kind of gotta chill. You gotta chill out.
Fuck that, dude. You can do what you want to do in your personal life.
She might be popular. Nah, she lost her whole
Be like that
career.
teacher on Varsity Blues.
She making $100
Yeah.
a month.
She is? She making
She
100?
was making what?
She was making $100 a month.
Oh, before she got popped up?
Yeah, the same situation. I just read about it this morning. She was making $100K a month.
Oh, then ain't no reason to
So
even
fuck
be
that.
what's in here.
Fuck them kids.
What was she still working there for anyway? Shit.
Fuck them
That was
kids.
crazy. I read it this morning. Said she was making $100.
Oh yeah. Yeah, fuck them kids. But on other news. So Dominique,
Yes.
we should have asked this before, but they come on our show. I feel like you can get you can learn a lot about a person, you know who they are, if you their music choices. So I know you're a female,
I am.
so I'm not gonna ask you your top 5 MCs, but I know you sing.
Please do.
too.
Please do.
No, I'm sorry.
We're gonna be a top 5.
No, she wanted MCs. So who are your top 5 MCs? We ain't gonna put her in that box.
Top 5 MCs.
Of all time.
I've done, of course.
Your
you gotta-
personal favorite.
My personal favorite, of course, you got to put Pac in there. You got to put. I'm a J. Cole fan. I love me some Wayne. I like Jay-Z. I respect Jay-Z on a whole nother level. It's not just with the. It's not with the just the rhymes. It's a different type of thing. It's a business.
You
mindset.
had deuces and then you just killed it. You lost.
Look, I'm sorry to tell you.
I don't go ahead. Keep it
That's
going.
your, see that there's a difference between
No, it's him.
opinion.
It's him. It's him.
Opinion?
You ain't got, nobody beefing with your top 5. It's on our camera. Man.
Go ahead.
He has a beef with Jay-Z.
Oh no,
It's
no,
one
I'm
side.
saying okay. I mentioned Jay-Z. I'm not saying he's like my top 5 like MC. I mentioned him because as a top,
Honorable mention.
yeah, in a
We'll
sense,
take it.
because I put him in there because I listened to him. I listen to him in a way to where I'm not like, I listen. It's
When he speaks, it's important.
hearing it.
It's
Yeah,
important.
yeah,
when
I
he's
think
talking.
it's a difference. And then I'm a Nicki Minaj fan to my heart. I feel like she's probably better than a lot of the men in the game, to be quite
I
honest.
don't think Nicki get enough respect.
I don't.
No more.
I mean,
She corny, that's why.
she ain't never. She one of the hardest people to
I fuck
spit.
with Nicki.
Like, she spit harder than a lot of men is doing it. Like, that's the thing. And this the thing. Most of the people who say what they say about Nicki can't touch her.
I've said that before.
Like she's.
I like Nick rap, but I don't agree with that. I do like Nicki.
She's one of the best rappers in the game. Not female. She's one of the best rappers in the game. Cause I don't know a nigga in this room that can rap better than her. And I don't know a nigga in this room who's made as much money as she has doing what you cannot do better than her.
I'm doing all
And
right.
that's on me.
Well, rap though.
That's the
Yeah, like,
thing.
that's what
The people who don't do it, that's the
small
thing.
room.
That's the thing. The people who don't do it got the most to say about what they cannot do already.
you
And
don't-
that
you
right
on- you
there,
on a podcast,
that right
man.
there,
That's what
that
you do
right
over
there.
here.
Nah,
That's
but
what
you gotta respect people on the level that they're doing. See, one
You
thing
can
I
respect
learned.
people without saying they're the best.
No, not the best. You don't have to agree with saying she the best, but for you to say something,
He said she was better than a lot of people doing it.
I agree.
But we
Not
disagree.
as a woman,
She's
not
the greatest.
as an MC.
But she's the greatest female rapper of all time. I don't like Nicki Minaj
I know that their talent can be raw.
Yeah.
So that's something I understand as well, as a entertainer and as a person who actually watch or as a consumer as well. So I understand it. I understand.
That's what I mean. That's what I'm saying. You know, it's not hating or anything like that when you say you don't like somebody's music or something like that. You gotta respect people what they do. But
no, when you say corny,
I think we're not definitely.
Nah.
We hung up on like 3. So we gotta continue.
She had 5.
Those are
She said Cole Wayne. She said Cole Wayne.
Jay was an honorable mention, so you
Pop.
got one more.
Pop.
Nikki was
She
my
said
favorite.
Jay.
But hold on, because I said Pop. Of course, Pop. I love J. Cole. I love Nikki Wayne, and then I said.
You said Jay-Z, but he
But
made
Jay-Z
you
was
say
an honorable mention.
Yeah.
Yeah, because of the business mindset. I mean, shit, that's probably
That's it.
So you got
Nobody else working.
I mean, besides Nikki, I mean, but again, like, you know.
Okay, that sounds top 5. You know what I'm saying? I like having top 5 conversations because, like you said, you got emotional about the.
I think you got it emotional.
No, not emotional, but just. It's a bad.
Highly opinionated.
Like it's just like it starts conversation.
she was ready to debate.
He
Bad
said-
point.
He said corny though, like corny. It's a lot. It's a lot of things. Like certain people, like
Might have rubbed off.
you got really
You know why I say Nicki Minaj is corny? Because Nicki Minaj, she do like her music be like the songs and stuff be corny.
because she can be mainstream.
But Cardi B mainstream, she not.
Nah, let's debate here.
That's hard.
Nicki has hit top 100 as far as in not like pop charts.
So it's Cardi B.
But no,
Yes, she has.
but I don't know. No, like Starships, shit like that. That's a total different type of. That's the white people station.
No, I understand what you're saying, but a number 1 Billboard hit is the number 1 Billboard hit.
Nah,
and
I'm
Cardi
not
B
talking
got
about-
multiple of them. So just because she's
Please do
not,
not.
just because she's not playing on, no, but
I
it's not.
get me wrong.
But them songs,
Cardi B is cool. She's
but them
cool.
songs is corny.
I fuck with Cardi B because at the end of the day, I feel like she made some hits. But please do not compare another person's 1-2 years to another person's 10 fucking years.
You doing that?
No, you doing that.
I just said.
You just
I'm
did
not
that.
saying why she corny.
Nah, man, don't.
No, but you said, but no,
I
you
said
said.
her mainstream
No,
hits.
because
Her
you
mainstream
but you
hits.
said it like it was a stat, like it was just like. But you said something that Cardi B done.
Cardi B ain't did no mainstream. The most mainstream she's done is when she did the collaboration with Bruno Mars or Maroon 5. Now, that's those. I'm talking about who hits the mainstream type artist type of shit. Like on the white side. The
You
white
think
side.
white people that ain't rocking Cardi B?
No, I'm not saying they not. Yeah, they
So,
are.
what I'm
But
saying,
it's a urban.
hip hop change.
type of
It's
thing.
that's all that stuff is over with.
Nah,
Cardi B don't make corny
see,
music
that's
like
your opinion.
she
I'm
don't
speaking
make
facts.
pop. But she,
I'm telling you facts right now. I'm telling you on the actual industry, there's a mainstream, there's a black stream, then it's the urban.
so you
market,
saying Cardi B
and
not over there yet?
not hitting like how Nicki was? No,
When the last time Nicki was over here?
doesn't matter when the last.
Cardi B been over here though.
No, you said last time.
Yeah.
Nicki still sells more mainstream records right now still
Who?
than what she's doing.
No, she don't. No, she
And
don't.
Cardi?
No, she don't.
I'm telling you.
That's a fact. No, she
You-
don't.
but
She don't. She don't though.
You say it's
I'm keeping it a buck, she don't.
something bigger than top number 1 on top Billboard. Something bigger than that.
Y'all don't understand.
Yeah, no,
It's a brand for a
Down.
reason, not because of opinion, it's because of sales. At the end of the day, it's the sales, it's the actual numbers.
she been
What
out long.
you're speaking opinion.
No, I believe it's fact. Cardi B
Nah,
sells more records.
nah,
Right now, Cardi B
She's
sells more
doing
records
good.
than
She's
Nicki
doing
Minaj.
good, don't get me wrong, but as soon as Nicki posts something, she sells. It doesn't matter, it's stuff that she's not even touched or performed
Ask
in
you a
years,
question.
it's still selling.
Nicki Minaj's last album, right? Nicki Minaj's last
I don't
album.
think you understand.
I do. Nicki Minaj's last album compared to Cardi B's last album. Who sold more?
Nicki Minaj still sells more than Cardi B now
Well,
than
bet.
she has. I can bet you. Her old album still sells more.
Her album, Queen, sold more than Nicki Minaj's last album. Nicki Minaj.
Queen is Nicki Minaj's album.
His last album. So she sold more than Cardi B's last album? You want to bet on that?
Hey, which album?
Her
Album.
she only got
Cardi
one
B
album.
only got one album.
I know.
So again, she only has one album. Her singles. Are you talking about her singles?
I say her album. I'm asking you a question. You just go from Cardi B's last album to Nicki Minaj's last album.
Okay.
So,
I would say Nicki Minaj sold more.
You're wrong. Not this time. It never happened.
Really? Pull it up.
I'm gonna
Give me the facts.
We gonna
pull it up, please.
We
Pull it
gonna
up.
put it on the screen.
I'm gonna put it on the screen.
Okay.
We're gonna change subject, but we're
Pull
gonna
it
get
up.
to it.
Right?
What about Nicki?
No, because see, the thing is that people don't respect the fact that people literally pay ways. That woman has.
I understand exactly
They're not
what you're saying.
respecting. They're not respecting the fact that she's paid ways that people have not touched until she did it. Black women in the rap industry did not touch certain accolades. It didn't get certain accolades, respect, or touch in sales as she has.
I didn't ever say that.
And again, you discredit that. Let me say this. Let me say this. If you was very passionate about something that you was doing, and you made your way, you earned your respect, and then people discredit you because somebody else come along that's new or fresh, you would feel disrespected because you put your work in. At the end of the day, that woman put her fucking work in, and that's why I get upset about that shit, because I understand respect in a game that people who don't do what they do clearly can just write it off. You don't do that shit. So you can easily say,
No, but
you know.
But you take it, but you.
It's respect. It's respect for the simple fact that a person literally made and broke boundaries that had never been broken until she came along.
I agree with that, but what I will say
Kim
is,
did it first, but she didn't
She did.
She didn't respect Lil' Kim.
She
didn't respect
Little Kim or Foxy Brown.
But see, again, when I
So,
don't know,
and I don't know.
you don't know that
Just like you said,
You don't know that
just like you
person.
said, you
She
say-
gave, when she started out, she always
you say the new person. Kim was Nicki. Nicki came out. You said the new person.
Nikki showed up when she first
I
was
don't
fresh.
think she did.
Yes, she did.
I don't think she
You
did.
can pull back.
Well, Kim don't feel like she did, though.
Okay, but she don't feel like that. But when Nikki first fresh came out, before Nikki really hit it or did anything, people would ask her, "Who inspired you? Who did this?" Blah blah blah. She would. You can go back and check the facts.
Document.
She always played respect, but then at a certain point, I don't know what shade, I don't know what came about, but after a while, Nikki was like, "Nah." So apparently something happened between them personally that we don't necessarily know. But at the end of the day, I do know for a fact, when she first came out fresh, before she got signed to Wayne, when she was doing the mixtapes, and she started getting hot in New York, they would ask her, "Who's your inspirations?" She would say Kim, Foxy Brown, people of that nature. She always did. Then it got to a point where, she
So really, she did. So the same thing Lil' Kim did to her, she did to Cardi.
I don't know if Cardi, I don't know if, but see, I don't know if
That's all I'm saying.
Cardi said she liked Nicki Minaj.
No, but the thing is, you taking it as disrespect. You taking it as disrespect.
No, I take it as people writing off hard work, earned.
But that ain't what I said. All I was saying was, we started this. I said that Nicki Minaj, because what you said, she's the greatest female rapper of all time.
No, I said she's one of the greatest.
No, I said that. I'm telling you what I said.
Oh, okay.
See, because
I thought you said. Okay.
No, because that's what I said. Because that's the truth. But when we start talking about it,
I don't like to say female because again, I'm real big on that shit where men like to discredit women because they're a woman.
You think she top 10 all time?
I feel like she's greater than a lot of rappers in the game.
I said
Not
top 10.
men, not women, not just men.
Okay,
not
top
just
10.
women.
I shouldn't say she's the greatest female rapper of all time.
You can say that, but you say when you say female, you put her in one
You put her
category.
in a box.
You're not saying that she's
That's why I asked
just
you
a
that
rapper.
question.
You're saying because she's a female, she's this. Yeah, she's one of the greatest female rappers.
well, I think saying she's one of the best rappers.
She's one of the best rappers.
But that's arguable. What he's saying, if you look at
I know the debate was just great.
statistics on the female
female. You
side,
said female.
So but I'm not trying to have a debate with you about it. I'm saying she's the greatest female rapper of all time. If I said she was if I said she was the greatest rapper of all
You
time,
argue that all day.
It's no argument that she's the greatest female rapper. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. I don't mean no disrespect because Nicki is Nicki, but me like not liking her music and like her making starships and stuff like that. Me thinking that's corny and stuff.
That's your opinion.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
definitely your opinion.
Like, that's what-
Again, I can guarantee you Starship and all that more money.
But that's cool. But money, but
Yeah, I can guarantee you Starships and all of there's more money. Yeah, I can guarantee you Starships and all of there's more money.
you're not being cool. You're from Atlanta. You're from Atlanta. How many corny niggas you see every day with money? That don't mean nothing because you make a whole bunch of money.
No.
And we're talking about art.
No, see, music, you consider that corny because that's not your genre. But what you need to understand is that music is music. It's an art in every form. It's an art in different forms. Country, you may not fuck with country, but it's one of the highest selling motherfucking things you could ever.
There's a lot of stuff that make a lot of money.
That you can exactly.
And there's a lot of stuff that make a lot of money. That's
You
corny.
consider it corny, or you consider it whatever.
There's a lot of people that it's
But that's because that's
people
your
make-
preference.
you in
That's
a-
not
no, but
that's
you
your
in
preference.
no, you in Atlanta, right? It's niggas out here every day, Dino, right or wrong. You see these rich ass niggas every day hopping out of Maseratis, Lambos, trucks, and all type of shit. Corny as shit. They just corny. They lame. Like just because some make some money, and we talking about hip hop. So if we talking about rap, like, and that's what I said. You right. It's just an opinion, but it's like it's cool. But like that can't be your go-to, like, because the song made all bunch of money and it don't make it corny.
No, that's your again.
But we do
Because
a
you don't like
podcast,
that
so
type of music.
Yeah.
You consider it corny. That's a preference. That's an actual opinion. That has nothing to do with the style of it. That has nothing to do that doesn't knock it from what it contributes to or what it is or what or the market's made. It has nothing to do with that. That's just your preference.
Was she top 10?
But we do a podcast. We have a
Yeah.
See, brother, listen. We do this podcast. There's people that come here and want to know what I think corny and what I think cool.
We gotta have opinion on everything.
I mean, no, but again,
But that's what
That
we do.
opinion
that's
just
an
happen to rub
opinion.
the wrong part.
That's just an opinion. That's what I said.
Some
It's
people's
like,
opinions are more valid than others.
you can look at a painting on the wall and you can be like, that's not good, and then it could be a fucking masterpiece
concept.
of somebody else.
That's
Do you get what I'm saying?
But you- but
the
you know-
simple fact that it's worth $1 million,
But
you're like, so what? I don't
But you
really
understand, if it wasn't the people that doing what we doing
It's
right
still-
now, telling somebody what's good or what's bad, Nicki Minaj wouldn't be Nicki Minaj. If it wasn't people that thought, if it wasn't people like bigging Nicki up or saying, it wouldn't be art. That art wouldn't have no value without people critiquing.
But see, art is self-expression. I'm real big on this. I'm real big on this because people really tend to think that they are way more important than they really are.
Mhm.
A lot of times, don't get me wrong, people do make the artists because they actually do love what they do. But if you're a true artist, your point or whatever it is you're doing it's about self-expression. It's not about pleasing other people.
But if you're trying to make money,
No, even then, I didn't build what I built caring about what people thought. I did what I wanted to do, and the right people gravitated to what it is I do. And you got to understand that as an artist, what people actually lack is the fact that they have to be themselves. It's all through music and self-expression. It's supposed to be your individual self-expression. So that whoever gravitates to it, whoever likes it, that's what they're called. That's what they're called to. You may not like it, and that's what it is. It is what it is. But that's what it's about. It's not about making sure the whole world likes it.
no.
It's about.
But you have to find somebody that likes it.
No, you don't have to find nobody to like it.
Yes,
You do it. No, you don't.
How you gonna monetize?
You do it.
Nobody likes it.
No,
She said
you
you
do
do
it,
it,
and
and
then
then
people gravitate to you. You don't find. I never asked somebody follow me on Instagram. I never asked nobody. And this is the thing. And I'm really big on this shit. I don't ever go to nobody and be like, yo, could you check out my videos? I ain't ever did that shit. I ain't ever did it. I did it. I posted it, and I let whoever came to it come to it. Whoever comes to it, that's how they grab. That's what it is. If they tend to like who I am, they tend to like how I do things. That's how they actually. That's my fucking clip at this point. I don't ask nobody to like me. I don't put it out there for people to like. Don't get me wrong. I put it out there to be, to find my people. But I don't put it out there as far as in like, I would pay people to watch my shit. I don't put it out there just for their entertainment. I put it out there because it's my expression. It's something that I'm passionate about, and I do it. People, if you love what you do, like again, it's a very strong saying. If you love what the fuck you do, you never work a day in your life. Unless, of course, you really just working over hard or overtime, do whatever, losing sleep or whatever case is, then it can be work. But at the end of the day, when you're doing something, that's self-expression. Are you going to do this if you're doing it, whether you love it or not? That's what makes it special. The people gravitate to it because you're doing it out of passion. The people gravitate to it because they like what you do. I never asked nobody to fuck with me. I ain't ever had to. I won't ever do that. I won't ever ask nobody, pay nobody, none of that shit. I don't play that shit.
Is that corny?
What, to ask somebody? I don't consider
No, we
it
talk
corny.
about corny, so I was just like, is that
I don't
corny?
consider it corny, but
That's not true.
it's just not my thing.
Everybody.
But I respect that and all that valid points. When we get back to selling music, I ain't gonna let her discredit like podcasting. Like this is something that people do without this shit, like without magazine, without journalism and shit like that. These people like that are we're not talking about we're talking about superstars, Lil Wayne, Nicki Minaj and shit like that. The critique of this shit is what makes like the art. Yeah, they passed it, but to make you be a superstar, you have to have people talking about you. Like I ain't talking about this nowhere. I'm talking about Nicki Minaj's level of star. You gotta have
Right, but I'm not
criticism.
I'm
and
not
critique.
with people who don't do what the fuck these people are doing, first and foremost. I'm not with
So only-
it's
so
a
only the
level of
artists-
respect that you should have, but you don't know that respect because you don't do it.
So only
So
the
here
artists
it
are
is.
able to
I'm
critique
really
the other
big.
artists?
No, you are entitled. You are clear to have your own opinion about who and whatever
So
the
you
case is.
don't like female sportscasters and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, if that,
Then why can
But
I
that's the same thing. So how can they critique sports and how can a female
If they never
sportscaster
played?
critique
Football
NFL
player
football
and
and she's
everybody-
never been on the field?
So then this the thing. Are you passionate? Is she passionate about that? Is she passionate about watching this? Is she passionate about the game? There's a lot of things that women can't do in a man's field. In a man's field. No, because again, like I said, it's one thing, she has a certain level of respect for the game.
But just like you said,
It's a certain level you
just
can't
like
have
you said,
it.
you say it's the motherfuckers.
I ain't gonna lie to
the
you.
motherfuckers.
This level of respect for music is through the roof.
I can critique.
You're critiquing music like Starships and stuff like that. You're saying it's corny because it's not your preference of music, which I understand.
You don't know my
but
preference of music, though.
but that's
I
what
like pop
you,
music.
No, that's not what you said though. You said the shit was corny and
Cause that's corny pop music. I like pop music. That's just a corny song.
Okay,
It's a corny song.
Okay, so then what other pop music that you actually like?
I like the Backstreet Boys. I like Michael Jackson.
Did you know that there's somebody who thinks that shit is corny?
Huh?
There's somebody who thinks
Because
that
everybody else.
Yeah.
You
You got a problem with it though.
No, that's the point I was making. I had a problem with you
We
saying.
can run around the corner.
I had a problem.
Yeah.
No, I had a problem with you saying that it was corny in a sense to where it was like because it makes money don't mean it's not corny.
That's a fact.
That's your preference though.
No, but
that's not your preference. Like Backstreet Boys sold millions,
Yeah.
but there's somebody who's saying that shit's corny.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's the point.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
What's the point? Like,
The point is that that's preference. Preference is the only thing that makes it corny.
no, it's not.
Okay.
No, listen. You got
It sounds. But you're saying because it makes money, that just it don't mean it's not
Still
corny.
looking for the
But
point.
again,
that was a point that you brought. I said it was corny. Your argument to make it not be corny,
No.
you tried to tell me because it made a whole bunch of money, and I said
No,
that don't not make it
my
corny.
argument was that was your preference. That's not your preference of music to call it corny. That was my thing. I said, but besides that, it's made more money than you probably ever counted in your life.
And like her making starships and stuff like that, me thinking that's corny and stuff.
That's your opinion.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
definitely your opinion.
Like, that's what-
But again, I can guarantee you Starship probably made more money.
But that's cool. But money, but you're not being corny. That don't.
Yeah.
That's my point. Like that don't make it corny.
Again,
Just because it's
somebody who thinks the Backstreet Boys is corny, that shit has counted more money than they've ever made in their life.
But
that's
so
their
it's
preference.
still corny.
But that's not their preference. That's not their preference of music.
No, but like it's corny rap. My preference music is hip hop. Like, there's so much corny hip hop. Like,
Hey, I got listen. I can end it.
We gonna end this.
I can end the corny
Corny.
debate. Is 6ix9ine corny?
Is he corny to you?
I'm asking you a question.
I-
Just to prove your point.
Again, what
Because he's made a lot of money, but he's corny though.
Y'all speaking on, okay, so I think he does a lot of the things that he does for entertainment. It's an entertainment thing.
That's
It
whack.
keeps him
That's
hot.
corny.
It keeps him hot. It keeps him hot.
Is that whack or corny by
Yeah.
definition?
Again, for whatever reason it is. But
passionate about that shit.
He's passionate about being an entertainer. He's an entertainer. See what you don't
But just
understand.
because
You
they
feed it,
money
y'all.
don't
See,
mean that
you don't
you
know
can't
the
be
game.
smart.
You don't know entertainment. So when you watch it, you're watching as a consumer. You're not
The
watching as a
consumer is the
person.
most important part.
No, but
For them corny people that just
but
trying
you're
to make
watching
money.
as a consumer.
Yeah, but
You're not watching to understand the business aspect of things.
We
That's a
understand
little
the
bit.
that's what I'm saying. That's
It's still
You're
corny.
right.
Like,
Okay. That and again, I'm not saying
So
you
to
wrong.
me,
I'm not
this-
saying
this-
right, but I'm
this-
saying I know what that is. Just like for instance, I know what that is. I know what the tactics he's using. I see the tactics he's using in order to stay hot, to stay on. If you ever notice, when he goes to post something, it hits 1 million fucking views
They
in
wait
a
to see him get
second.
murdered.
In a second. But see, but again, that's what works for him. I don't know. But again, he's using, it's a
but
method.
is he corny? Is that corny?
I mean, I don't agree with the tactics. It's just like,
I'm asking yes or no question.
I don't agree.
You
I
don't
don't
wanna-
agree with the tactics.
you don't wanna
It's not
call
that I no. For the simple fact that people call things corny, it's again, I don't.
So you don't find nothing corny?
No. It's not that I don't
Obviously,
find things corny.
if it make money, it can't be corny.
I just no. That's not what I said. I said corny is it's part of people's personal preference. I never said that because it
Well,
makes
yeah,
sense.
everybody ain't gonna find everything.
So please do
corny.
not.
Like
Don't
you
push
said.
it.
That's what I was thinking.
Don't speak for
That's
me,
what the
'cause I don't like that.
that's what the
I didn't say
that's what the whole concept
But that's not what I said.
that I was getting was that if just like he said, Nicki Minaj Starship song was corny. Your rebuttal was it made X.
No, my
amount of money
rebuttal was
every
that's
time.
not his preference. I said, but that song has made more money than he's ever counted. Again, y'all tend to miss what I said. Please listen.
So listen, okay,
Please
I got a
listen to what
question.
I'm
I'm
saying.
neutral.
This is exactly what I'm saying. Because you tried to make it
You said a lot of
seem
stuff.
Okay, I got a question.
No,
I'm
listen to
neutral.
what I
I got
said.
a question.
Now, listen to what I said, because I said what I said. I didn't say what you think I said. I said what I said. I said that your personal preference is what made it corny. That's what I said. I said, but you're saying something is corny, something that has made more money than you can count. That's what I said. Your personal preference is what makes it corny to you because it's not your actual, you don't like that type of music or you don't like that song because of the way it is or whatever in general. That's what I was saying. Now, the fact that it made more money than you've ever thought of, that's what I was saying as far as in, that's what makes, everybody's not going to think something's hot. But if it sells, it's hot, whether you like it or not.
Okay, everybody, I ain't even trying to talk.
Go ahead, because I don't like when people put shit in my mouth. I said what I said. Don't say what you think
No,
I said what I said.
this is being recorded, so you did say what you said.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But, like, opinion, everybody got an opinion.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Some people got opinion on shit that has nothing to do with them. And we do a podcast and stuff like that. We talk shit once a week. You know what I'm saying? So we have our opinions, we have our preferences, we have our genres of music that we listen to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He listens to hip hop music. So if it's a corny ass like
I listen to all music.
so no, I'm just saying. So if you think that 6ix9ine do hip hop music, so what he do is corny, like yeah, that's corny. Like so, but that's to go back to an opinion. That's what we do a podcast for, is to form opinion and make a conversation about trending topics and stuff like that.
Right.
So some things people are more passionate about, like of course you being a female, you know what I'm saying, you're passionate about female, you being in entertainment, you're passionate and you feel like you got a different perspective. You know what I'm saying? So but it's at the end of the day it was just an opinion
What?
about
About it being corny?
About it being corny. That's all it was,
That's
like,
what
you know. And I think it just kind of got misconstrued, but at the end of the day, you just said it was, he felt like Nicki Minaj was corny. I disagree with it. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I won't even front like I'm as big into hip hop as he ever will be. Like, and that's for real. Like, so it's just like, it was just an opinion.
That was fun.
You know, but it's just like, you know, everybody got an opinion. But my thing is, just because you're not involved or don't do something don't mean that you're not entitled to an opinion.
But again,
because I can have an opinion, you don't have to care about my opinion.
You right.
You don't have to
You
care
are
about my
100%
opinion.
right.
Who the fuck am
I'm
I?
gonna tell you something. I've been able to build and do what what I've been doing by not giving a fuck what people think, because at the end of the day, people watch you. There's people who watch, there's people who do.
And anytime they watch, they support. That's the way streaming works.
Whether they say it or not, whether
That's
they
the way
support it,
streaming
whether
works.
they
Your
don't
haters
support it or
watch,
not.
your follow, your fans watch. So.
My main thing is, though, I'm really big on respecting, even if I don't agree with what it is, even if it is corny.
But I don't
I
think,
respect one thing I've earned everything that I've done, everything I've built my shit from the ground up. And it may not seem like much to you, but I don't rely on nobody to take care of me. I don't work a regular job to get what I want. And I don't shake my ass for money.
Yeah.
So I'm real big on respecting the people and the hard work that people put in, because I know what it means.
but I don't think
that
an
shit.
opinion is
So
necessarily disrespectful.
No, when you discredit somebody's hard work, it's disrespect. It will always be disrespect. Because I'm going to tell you something. You can look at your favorite basketball players, you can look at your favorite people, your favorite rappers, the shit that they put in, whatever they sacrifice, and whatever now somebody who come along, don't know the work ethic, don't know what it took, can't do it, won't do it, but they can discredit something that they've done. I find it disrespectful.
But if we go back on this,
because you haven't done it.
if we go back on this, I don't think nobody was discredited as far as Nicki Minaj or Cardi B.
What I say,
Are you saying that calling something corny is discredit?
No, I'm saying that when you discredit somebody's hard work, it's disrespectful. That's what I say.
And I don't think that was good.
But that's the way
I'm being neutral.
Okay,
I'm being
but
neutral.
I mean, that's
I'm
what
not saying
that's
it's
what-
corny.
But again, somebody can say this podcast is corny.
A lot of people probably do.
And I'm sure.
And who the
But
fuck
thing
are they?
is, exactly. So
But
who
we
the
don't
fuck
care.
Are you?
We don't feel
So why is that
So who the fuck are you?
Exactly. And she can say that.
But then when you say,
I'm looking for a
say-
point underneath the comment.
when you say,
Point of everything.
no, when you tried to make it seem as
I didn't try to- I didn't try to
no,
discredit
because you did. You said that because I said it made money, that made it not corny. When
I was asking a question.
Oh, okay.
That was a question.
No, but you kind
That
of
was
tried to
that was
insinuate
a question.
that's what I was saying.
That was a
So I was just
question.
making sure you understood. An opinion is a personal preference.
No, that was
That's all I was saying.
But like I said, at the end of the day, we do a podcast and we form opinions and shit like that. And that's just, everybody got to
You know what? Because I honestly, I do that. Because I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't fuck with certain things. And I'm gonna be real. I don't like the vibe and I don't like the energy. I don't like when people team up on me because I'm saying what the fuck I'm saying. First and foremost, I said what the fuck I said. And at the end of the day, I don't have to motherfucking be here. To be quite honest, don't put shit in my mouth. Like I said, don't put words in my mouth. I said what I said. I didn't say what you thought I said.
I'm being neutral. I didn't say you said anything wrong with it.
That's cool. We done here?
Thank you.
Y'all gonna do the outro real quick?
Hey, just because they couldn't do it doesn't mean you can't. Hey, why that foolish? Because she did say that. She said just how we said she said it. Because they couldn't do it doesn't mean you can't. Them Jack Face say it all. Hey, I was trying to get out that conversation. That was crazy.
We finna get this credit.
Oh my God.
She tried to
What,
storm
listen
on.
to
She couldn't
podcasts?
unlock the door first.
It was like some little kid shit.
Dude,